Beats the Odds is filmed in front of a live studio audience at Beast Boulevard.
Signal acquired. Time to beast the odds.
You trusted the crowd, you followed the trends. Now your bankroll's ghosted, can't even pretend. But deep in the trenches, a new voice arrived. A prophet was born, and now Vegas cries. It's beast the odds, and we don't play fair. Sports prophet ain't talking, say a prayer. Fade the right, bend with pride. 'Cause when the prophet speaks, the odds don't lie. Beast the odds.
Episode 2. NBA Conference Championships.
Live from Beast Boulevard, it's Beast the Odds! Presented by Wanna Parlay. Use promo code BEAST, get a 100% deposit match bonus, plus you can get the Beast Dome 2025 Fantasy Football Draft Guide. Send me an email or a DM. With that being said, it's the conference championships coming up, and to help us make our decisions easier, from the Prophet's Prophet, it's Sports Prophet AI.
I predicted both the Knicks and Pacers would be in the conference championship before the last round started. Here we are.
Joining us as always is Donald Tate.
Now let me tell you what's been sitting heavy on my chest. This whole Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark situation. Angel's getting booed everywhere she plays. And yeah, you can say it's the game, you can say it's rivalries, but we know what it really is. It's racism. But here's the deeper truth nobody wants to say out loud. If Caitlin Clark was black, Angel wouldn't have a problem with her. This ain't about just basketball. This is about what kind of black woman gets love and what kind don't. Angel's not mad Caitlin's good. She's mad the world celebrates her and forgets women who look like Angel. So now she claps back, does the petty stuff, trolls. Think it as empowerment. But all it's doing, creating division. And when that happens, it ain't the media who suffers, it ain't Caitlin who suffers, it's the black woman again. Because now the narrative becomes, see, this is why we don't support them, this is why we don't cheer for them, and that's the loss nobody talks about. Not the scoreboard, not the WNBA stats. The real loss is when the world sees black women divided and uses that to ignore all of them. So Angel, you want to stand tall, be above it. Don't feed the fire that burns your own sisters.
I just want both women to win and maybe do a jersey swap next time they play.
And that is Tim Boyle from Tim Boyle and B Show. We have a new episode coming out this week. With that being said, boys, you ready to go? You ready to lock in?
Enter the dome. Pay attention or pay the price.
All right, guys, it's game time. It's conference championship time. We have the Oklahoma City Thunder hosting the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The Minnesota Timberwolves win the series 4-1 over the Oklahoma City Thunder. Series recap. Game 1, Timberwolves 136, Thunder 116. Game 2, Timberwolves 134, Thunder 108. Game 3, Thunder 124. Timberwolves 107. Game 4, Timberwolves 116, Thunder 115. Game 5, Timberwolves 118, Thunder 95. Why the Wolves dominated. Anthony Edwards played like a superstar, carrying the load in key moments. Minnesota's size, Gobert, Randall, and Nas, consistently wore down Chet and Hartenstein. OKC had no answer defensively and couldn't get consistent bench production.
So I see the point that Sports Prophet AI is making that Minnesota does have more size than OKC. But the real question remains, is Anthony Edwards going to step up to the plate? Because for a majority of that Golden State series, he did not look that great. And if he plays anywhere near as poor as he played in some of those games, there is not a chance. I have to say I am going to disagree with the Prophet on this pick. I like OKC to win this series.
Rudy Gobert's story about his girl and one-year-old getting kicked out of the house when the playoffs start is pretty ruthless, and honestly, if that piece was fabricated at all, someone should get a lawsuit.
Hello, my little darling. Why are you crying sitting on the stairs?
I bet my money on the Nuggets winning game 7, and now I cannot go out with my friends.
I told you it is not good to bet. Here, go. Have a nice dinner instead. Guys, I have to go. Call me at the end of the show.
Next, we have the Indiana Pacers and the New York Knicks in a 7-game series.
The New York Knicks defeat the Indiana Pacers in 5 games, 4-1, in this best-of-7 series simulation. Game-by-game results. Game 1, and why? Knicks 107 Pacers 94. Game 2, and why? Knicks 112 Pacers 97. Game 3, I and D. Knicks 125 Pacers 76 dominant road win. Game 4, I and D. Pacers 110 Knicks 105. Game 5, and why? Knicks 129 Pacers 83 series clincher. Why the Knicks dominated. Brunson and Cat consistently led in scoring and rebounding. Hart, Bridges, and OG locked up Indiana's wings. Pacers' offense crumbled in 3 of the 5 games, struggling with New York's physical defense.
I too like the Knicks in this series. They're playing a great brand of basketball. Not to say that the Pacers aren't playing great either, but Karl Anthony Towns really can dominate this series. And the Knicks, they just have a stronger core as starting 5 that really can make a difference and win this game. Yes, Indiana might have the better bench, mostly because the Knicks don't really play their bench. But at the end of the day, when the Knicks starting 5 is getting their lead, is pacing the offense, is pacing the defense, and just pacing the game, Knicks should be able to win this series. I agree with Sports Profit AI.
Here is my wanna parlay for the first game of each series. Use promo code BEAST, and guess what you can get? The Beast Dome 2025 Fantasy Football Draft Guide. Email beast@beastdome.com for details.
Conference championship predictions complete. Exiting the dome.
That is all the time we have today for Beast the Odds. Sports Profit AI laid it all down. Donald Tate gave us his 7 cents.
I feel Donald Tate would make a great addition to Tim Boyle and Beast Show. He has a lot of interesting takes.
Tim Boyle, we will see you later this week with Donald Tate on Tim Boyle and Beast Show.
Yes.
Don't forget, Beast the Odds.
They follow the crowd. You follow the prophet. Shutting down.